All the Reggie, like he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck doing all this shit.
She got wheels. She's one from my nigga.
Yeah, when you
Let me know.
I don't know about this.
You might know. And we're live.
Yo, we in this bitch.
Yeah. We only an hour late.
Yeah, better late than never though.
We only 1 hour late.
What's up, niggas?
Yeah, and niggas.
And niggas. What up, Twitty? What up, Easy? Drunk Unks? We in this motherfucker. Easy won't be with us today. Where am I doing? I'm fucking up. We are the Not Up for Debate podcast. Today is Monday.
Yeah.
Monday night, you know, little switch up. It is episode 95, I believe. We was just saying that. 95, yeah. Yeah, 95. It says 94 on my thing for some reason. But yeah, episode 95. Like I said, Easy isn't here. He had some other things to take care of. But J-Ro is here. Joey is here. And I'm here, obviously. So we're going to start with J-Ro since he's all the way over there. So J-Ro, how's your week been, my brother?
It's been mad slow. Thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, going through a whole bunch of stuff, but we here right now. Ran into a few hiccups today.
What up, L? What up, L?
Camera decided it didn't want to work.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, but
We got a backup plan.
yeah, good thing I had my phone
Thanks
on
to
deck.
J-Ro.
Yeah.
But yeah, everything's gonna look different today. So
Yeah, but it's still crispy.
Yeah. So, Joey, how your week been, my brother?
Oh man, I feel like I don't know, man. I feel like I've been like mad busy for like
What's up, Keisha?
I don't even know, like 6 straight weeks. I've been like I ain't had a break. It's been something going on like every single weekend. It's been like shit going on during the week. Work has been crazy because I work in transportation and there ain't no fucking drivers and all types of shit like that. But I don't know, man. It's been kind of just a blur. Like you just had a baby. I'm getting ready for a baby.
Yeah, baby
showers, all types of shit going on. Birthday parties.
Yeah.
But you know, it's all good stuff. So
Right.
You know what I mean? Nothing to complain about.
Definitely. Well, that's good. My week's been regular. Baby shower the other day. Thank you for coming out. J-Ro, thank you for your gift.
Absolutely.
Thanks to everybody that sent gifts, came out, sent your love, whatever it was that you did to show your support. We appreciate you. Regular work week. Only worked 3 out of my 4 days this week, which was good.
Yeah.
'Cause I needed to rest. But just been doing a lot of sleeping, laying around the house. Mackenzie got all the stuff together. I didn't help at all. Enjoyed my day off, which she allowed me to do, thankfully. Yeah. But just, you know, waking up random times, seeing the baby, helping out for like 20 to 30 minutes, then dipping off back into my little sleep tunnel, wherever I sleep at, wherever I can find some peace and quiet and area to smoke where I'm not affecting anybody.
Word.
It's like, damn, it's a struggle. I used to have free will in here. Now it's like
you gotta dial it back.
I gotta walk on eggshells in my own house.
Yeah.
But it's cool though. But yeah, she's home and getting used to everything, so that's good. But where you guys want to start, man? Since we're a little late, we're gonna jump right into it. We want to start with Simone Biles.
Yeah,
Is
let's
that how
start
you
there
say her
with
name?
the Olympics.
All right, so I actually just saw something that said she's gonna be competing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Tuesday.
tomorrow or what.
Yeah, Tuesday would be tomorrow. My bad,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah,
I'm out there.
Yeah.
But so like I always say, I don't watch the Olympics. I honestly have not even heard this name before, never seen a little girl before, had no idea what she did. So forgive me for that. Apparently she's awesome and she's like really good at what she does.
She's the best ever.
Yeah, I've never seen her do a cartwheel. So,
but it's crazy because like she's like the best and it's not close.
Oh, okay. Damn.
She's like one of those best.
But maybe I should start watching.
Yeah, so it's crazy because some of the controversy, like she's so good that they won't rate some of the moves that she can do, how they're supposed to be rated because
Nobody else can do them.
Yeah.
right.
Oh, well, that's not fair.
They fear that if they rate what she can do properly that the other girls will try to do it and hurt themselves.
Ain't that the point of a competition?
So they scale her scoring back. So that's part of the stress that she's dealing with over, you know, all these competitions leading up to the Olympics. Is like, yo, like I can literally outflip everybody, and she calls herself the GOAT, which she can rightfully do because it's not close.
Oh, that's her then. Okay, I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
pictures
she's the
of
GOAT
her
chick.
with like
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
goat on
yeah,
her shoulder
yeah,
or some
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
I've seen that.
yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. All right. So I've
But
seen
yeah,
it
but I
before.
mean,
I still didn't know what
she is that good though.
All right, so this is interesting because, you know, we saw a lot of stuff with the mental health aspect being brought up, saying how her head wasn't in it, and that was part of the reason why she wasn't competing. And then I saw a lot of people upset about that, and I didn't understand why. I didn't have all the context.
Right.
So based off of what you just told me, I see why people would maybe call her a quitter. Yeah. Probably alluding to that she's using the mental health thing as an excuse to not compete since she won't be judged on the same scale as everyone else. And I understand that. Not saying that's what she did, but I'm saying if that was the case, I would definitely understand that too. I also saw something that said that her head wasn't in it, and that could really affect you as far as your safety goes with what she does.
100%.
So I saw an example, and the example given to me was snowboarders.
Yeah.
Snowboarders wear a certain type of goggles when they're in competition where they flip and do all that type of stuff.
Yep.
And this certain pair of goggles helps them determine sky from ground.
Right.
Yeah.
So without this pair of goggles, if they're up there, they really don't know what's sky from ground with the twists and the flips and the spins that they're doing.
Especially when you're doing so many so fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So imagine that inside a building with nothing to filter out ground from sky.
Yep.
So if she's saying her head isn't in it, the people that I spoke to are alluding that this is what she meant by her head isn't in it. Meaning if she's flipping up and down, she's not focused enough to know ground from sky, and she may mistime something.
She
and like
literally
you said,
said
if she's
she couldn't
doing
tell
fucking quadruple backflip, super duper alley oops, then she could fucking kill herself.
She got
Said
the
she couldn't.
twisties.
Oh yeah. Right.
Twisties? That's what she calls them?
She couldn't tell.
Yeah.
You can't tell whether you're up or down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and that's and when it's like, if it's me, like I can hurt myself and I can't jump fucking 20 feet in the air like her.
Right.
So just imagine if she misjudges a jump. Not only is she jeopardizing all of her other teammates who have fucking worked just as hard to get there to stand beside her, she's jeopardizing her health.
The rest of her career, yeah.
Right.
What's the like how long do they do gymnastics? Like it's got to be like a short life expectancy.
Well, it really
on that
depends
shit.
because typically, like from what I've seen, it's not a sport that has, as far as being an Olympian, it doesn't have a whole bunch of longevity.
Right,
I think you kind of outgrow it.
Yeah, because it seemed like they all started like 14 or
Right.
something. Right?
Yeah. But I mean, she's still relatively young, but I think she even might be old for the sport as far as an Olympian goes. I mean, she's got to be in her 20s now.
I'm waiting for one of those exposés to come out where like Coach Johnson was rubbing on all the gymnasts and shit.
Well, no, that's
that just happen?
No, that's part.
Oh, it did?
That's part of her stress.
Seriously? Oh shit!
There was-
I have no idea who this young lady is.
So a lot of those Olympians, there was this big case that happened at the last Olympics. I think it was either the last one or the one before, where there was a doctor that was like molesting them all.
Yeah.
A doctor?
Yeah. And that's
Probably
part
the guy
of
doing like the physicals.
right.
And stuff.
So now you're back in this stage, dealing with COVID, dealing with the thought of that.
She's 25, so
Right.
like I said, I'm not really adverse in Olympic stuff.
Yeah.
But I do know that these girls usually start out as teenagers.
Yeah, no.
So I would think at 25, she's probably nearing the end of
For
her
her- yeah, of
flipping
course.
career.
If you think about the Olympics in general, for someone to be at their third one
and they're every 4 years, yeah.
is pretty, is pretty significant. But at this point, it's like, if my score doesn't really count, why do I continue to do this?
Exactly. It's pointless.
But let's speak to the quitting things. I see Twitty says they need to leave her the fuck alone, especially the black community. I think people took what other people were saying out of context. Basically, with the no quitting thing, is the old school theory that we grew up off of. If you enable people and say, oh, okay, well, you don't have to do this because of this reason, or you don't have to do that because of this reason. It almost like encourages people to find reasons to get out of doing something. Yeah. So I understand that logic and things like that.
Yeah.
There's some people take it too far, absolutely. which we tend to do sometimes.
I think that a lot of times, and we treat these athletes like they're just that.
Yeah,
they're not allowed to experience the same things that we do, and I get it. It's like, all right, yeah, is there going to be people that fucking abuse it? Absolutely.
Every day.
There's going to be people that abuse any fucking thing that there is that you can think of. But like when I was talking to someone, I said, what reason has Simone Biles given us not to fucking believe her?
Right.
Like she's competed her ass off for the last 10 years. Well, 12 now. Won the US and herself. How many fucking medals? It's like, what reason we got to be like, oh, you know what? She just lying. She don't want to compete.
Yeah.
She showed that she's a competitor.
Exactly what you said, probably. People just get spoiled. They expect to see things.
Yeah, they're saying like you're supposed to do this for your country. You're not doing this for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
No.
It's messed up because you put her body on the line. She might not walk again or she can die.
Yeah.
Break her neck.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what she was thinking. Like, hey, like I could get hurt out here, but also like it was a team event. It wasn't like she was just out there for Simone.
Right.
She was out there for a team event. And if she thought that her team could still go out there and get silver, which they did, then she could step aside.
So how you feel about her competing now? Is it like,
Not to me.
Yeah. Because you still don't know.
It's been fucking like 7 days.
Yeah, and you still don't know. And who's to say she's even over whatever mental thing she was over? Maybe maybe the pressure from the internet is like, well, maybe I should just do this.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people were saying like you're taking up somebody's spot on that roster when like other people could go. That's why they had backups.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's why there was somebody there that was ready to fucking step in.
Keisha said, L says, way out of context. Right. I saw a lot of crazy stuff. Keisha says, when's the last time the people in the comments do a cartwheel? They probably can't. Right. I can't. I never could do a cartwheel. I've never even attempted, honestly.
I can't do a front flip on the ground. Can't do a fucking
I can't do it on a
flip.
trampoline either. So.
None of that shit.
I honestly never desired to. It just doesn't look natural to me.
Yeah.
Not a cat.
But it's just like, I mean, she did like a triple spin twist before she threw out a first pitch at a baseball game, like on the baseball mat. Yeah, like she's that good.
Yeah, word. That's nuts.
Yeah, word
just
up.
Invite a motherfucker to come.
She went to throw
fuck her first pitch. We just gonna do cartwheels.
Yo,
just flip.
Nah, she just from standing still. She does like a double twist backflip on the mound and then throws the ball.
Oh shit!
Word up. I'm telling you,
off
bro.
the vert. I gotta look at that shit.
Yeah, for real.
So where you guys want to go next? DaBaby.
Yeah, let's talk about DaBaby.
Talk about DaBaby.
The fucking DaBaby.
So DaBaby upsets the LGBTQ community. So DaBaby recently performed at Rolling Loud in Miami and made some lewd comments about the LGBTQ community. I won't repeat what he said, but it involved those infected with HIV. He then went on to disrespect people in wheelchairs because, quote, they can't stand to his music, end quote. So I hate having these conversations, man, because I like the guy, right?
Yeah.
But at some point, somebody gotta pull him to the side, like, you gotta shut the fuck up. Take his phone.
Right.
He's got millions of dollars. You can't afford a PR by now. Like,
and that's the thing for me is like when I think about like the industry, I think about this kid who has obviously been off the fucking rails his entire career. Very fucking short career.
Since day one.
And he's been off the rails the entire time.
Like nobody brung him in.
And nobody invested in him is like, all right, we need to reel this motherfucker in.
Yeah, he's nuts.
Like, I don't know, bro.
It's like every day is something new.
Yeah.
You got a robbery, a shooting, a fight.
Yeah,
he like, real.
He too real. That's a fucking problem. Like if this is the cost of being real, like
nah, I don't want no parts of it.
Niggas been getting kicked off and shit all week just for being real.
This nigga kept it 100 and about to lose everything.
Yeah, the last video I seen him post, he was in a club performing. I said, yeah, motherfucker, you were just doing 20,000 fans.
Yep.
And now you in a club in Columbus, Ohio.
Word up.
Shut the fuck up.
Just in some unnecessary. Like,
and then it was like on some call to action shit, like, you got a $20 bill, put your hands up.
Yeah.
Like, if you ain't suck dick in the parking lot, put your hands up. I'm like,
why are you even thinking about that?
I think people were trying to do that to get in, though.
Oh, motherfuckers was sucking dick to get into the party.
Oh shit.
Oh, the plot.
They probably
plot thickens.
Yeah, they probably was stopping the orders like, I suck your dick right now.
Nah, they were
They
like
were sucking
scalpers.
regular. They were sucking the scalper's dick.
Damn.
Oh,
Scalpers coming up. Damn.
the scalping business has
What?
changed.
I gotta find me a little printer somewhere. Print me some motherfucking Phillies tickets or something.
The fucking business.
I'm about to go to the next Salem Rams game. See what I can come up with out there. like Hood got VIP tickets. You can stand next to Coach Wright, bitch.
Oh my god! I could get you on the field. Just come around the back.
Come around the back through the hole. On Wesley.
Oh my god.
Meet me in the dog pound. I could get you on the field.
Nah, they cool. Don't worry about them. They just want $1.
Taking the motherfucker through the dog pound is crazy.
I just walk straight.
Don't make eye contact.
Like through the hole, yeah.
Don't
One
make
foot
eye-
at a time.
Don't make no eye contact. Oh my god.
Yeah, so the scalpers is getting their dick sucked outside the festivals.
Yo, that is crazy.
Jesus
but that's
Christ.
so 2021 though, bro.
Yeah, I've never been to a festival, but
Yeah, I could imagine that stuff like that's
stuff
happening
like
there.
that's happening. Yeah.
Yeah, word up.
Like he also got kicked off of the Lollapalooza festival
In the governor's ball.
and the governor's ball, and Lollapalooza actually released a statement. If I have it, I had it somewhere. But anyway, to paraphrase what they were saying, basically like, yeah, we don't agree with the type of shit this nigga talking about.
Right.
So yeah, Young Thug's gonna perform in this nigga's
Yeah.
place, and then
Oh, Young Thug?
and then G Herbo's gonna perform in Young Thug's place, like the end. But since then, DaBaby has smartened up, talked to someone, and it seems that he's released a statement.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
I have it right here. Social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. All right, I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, that
This
nigga
is
didn't
the
write
same
this.
nigga that was
That nigga didn't write a single one of them motherfucking words.
Like, come on, man. You're the same dude that after you said this shit got on your Instagram and made videos like still talking about it. As a man who has had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing that what I needed was education on these topics and guidance has been challenging. I appreciate the many people who come to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom, education, and resources. That's what I needed, and it was received. I want to apologize to the LGBTQ community for the hurtful and triggering comments I made. Again, I apologize for my misinformed comments about HIV and AIDS, and I know education on this is important. Love to all. God bless. He left out the paraplegics.
Yeah.
So I guess he's still upset with you guys for not standing to his music.
Yeah.
So I'm not gay, so I can't accept this apology.
Yeah, nah.
None of us are anyway. But I don't know, man. It's a little too late for me.
It's late. It definitely sounds like a lawyer sat him the fuck down and told him, I'm gonna write this for you.
That's a
Post
great
this
point.
shit immediately. As he's seen his stock fucking crash.
Yeah.
So
Lost a lot of endorsements. this week.
yeah.
So Levi says, yet the festivals allow other rappers to perform who talk about murder and drugs. They don't care
I
that much.
seen that. I did see that.
Word up.
I did see that, and I mean,
interesting.
and that's a very, very, very true statement. But we live in a world where drugs and murder does not matter in our community.
Yeah, not as much as gay people.
Right.
No disrespect to gay
And I don't
people.
mean
I'm
that,
just-
and that's
yeah,
not meant
just
to be
throwing it out there like
that's
that.
not
you
meant
know?
to be disrespectful.
Yeah,
That's
not
just
at all. It's just
the
facts of the
that's
facts.
the facts.
Yeah. It's just the way the world is now.
We glorify the drugs and the murder.
Lollapalooza trying to protect that almighty dollar. Correct. And Lollapalooza, me and Joey are a lot older, so we know Lollapalooza started out as like a Woodstock type of thing. Like it was never meant for black people.
Right.
So to see it grow to this it's a great honor to make it on these types of stages. First of all, let me just say, so congratulations to any artist that was invited, because you obviously are doing something
Right, yeah, to get there,
perform
yeah.
in front of 30,000 people. It's an amazing feat. So shout out to them for doing that. Shout out to DaBaby for even making it that far, but you fucked up. You know, sometimes we get a little on these high horses and we forget that you can't say certain things when you reach certain plateaus.
And it's even like, to me, it's like, why the fuck do you want to?
Yeah.
Like what?
I just
what
don't feel
was
like
the
that was
real-
supposed to get the party started.
No, like why? It doesn't. It makes zero sense to me.
He wasn't thinking.
Sticking with DaBaby. And the same night, DaBaby brings out Tory Lanez on his set and they perform together.
Yeah.
Fans of Megan Thee Stallion were upset because this happened not too long after she finished her performance on
Yeah.
the same stage. And to add insult to injury, DaBaby performed Cash Shit, a song he has with Meg prior to Tory's
Oh,
performance.
these niggas is up to something.
Yeah.
So
Lame.
add a little context.
Yeah.
Meg and Baby had a back and forth on Twitter 2 weeks ago.
Right.
Basically, DaBaby did a song with Tory Lanez. Meg reached out to DaBaby about the song after she saw that it was being promoted. He was
Right.
like, "Oh, I wouldn't promote that shit. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
The song drops. DaBaby promotes it. Meg gets on Twitter and says, "Oh, these niggas is fake. They capping. They tell me one thing, then they going through another thing." DaBaby gets on there and says, "Oh, it's not like that. I told you. I talked to him about it. I talked to you about it. And matter of fact, keep me out of it. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit." But apparently, from what Meg is saying, DaBaby, when they worked together, when her and DaBaby worked together, he was giving up a different vibe.
Right.
And then
Of
once
course
that
he
song
was.
done,
Of course
he was like,
he
all right,
was.
fuck that. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go fuck with this nigga now. So fans were speculating that DaBaby performed that particular song after Tory left the stage to send another shot at Meg.
100%.
Which definitely seems like it. But so he's just been real messy the past couple of days. I don't know what's going on with him. But yeah, I'm really not a
Heat
fan
getting
as
to
of
him.
late. The
Yeah,
Heat.
he keeps on making these bop records.
Yeah.
He loves that shit. Like Fisher Price on the track.
Shit, Tory almost went to jail. Nigga violating his probation.
Yeah, just, and about that, how do you,
Why would you even risk that without getting it cleared?
right?
Because, I mean, what is it? It's 1,000 feet or some shit?
100 yards.
100
But at
yards.
the same time, if we're both entertainers, there's going to be a time where we're in the same building at the same
Right,
time.
but I
Yeah.
think you have to go and get it cleared. I think
I
you have
don't
to.
even know how it
Because
works.
I think I remember Chris Brown going through that to where it was like an event and he had to like get it cleared to be there with Rihanna.
That's wild. But what if I'm booked before you are? I still got to go turn around and get my shit cleared.
Look, it's legal, bro.
Like, what if they book Tory first and they're like, oh, Meg's available. All right, well, let's book her. But we already got Tory on paper. So Tory got to go to his.
Or they gotta orchestrate it to where it's enough time
Yeah.
to where they not there at the same time. It's like one can come in, perform, and then act in between so that one can get the fuck out of there.
Right,
and then
right.
bring the other one in.
Right. What's going on with that? I haven't heard anything about the Keys thing.
Nah, that shit, I thought that shit was swept under the rug.
Yeah, like they just
Thought
dropped
that shit was
everything.
swept under the rug.
'Cause Tory's having a great time.
Cassidy the only one talking about it.
The perjury.
Cassidy the last person I heard talking about that shit.
All right, so let's move on to 42 Dugg. Have you guys seen The Kiss?
I did.
You haven't?
I purposely didn't watch it.
All right,
but
so
you
we
can
gotta
pull
watch
up.
it. We gotta watch it now for.
I hear it's pretty fucking
context.
disgusting.
I've never kissed my kid this way.
Yeah.
I haven't kissed too many women this way.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it's like that. I was like, wait a minute.
I heard.
There it
Oh,
is.
what the fuck?
Yeah, look at the kid. The kid is even like disgusted.
Jesus. Yeah, they should call the motherfucking child protective
It was
services.
like full on tongue. Easy says that wasn't a kiss, bro. Easy, what do you call that? That was like soft porn.
Well, what the fuck was he thinking?
Yeah, just yeah, this is it. Cute kid, but damn.
And shit, the kid trying to get away.
Yeah, look at it. The kid's distraught. I literally only kiss women that way.
Who said
in the
that?
same damn spot.
Who said that? Cuddy.
Word up. Hey, Cuddy, he did one of those kisses where you gotta wipe the bitch neck off after.
Right, yeah, word.
Like, damn, I left too much breath on this bitch.
Yeah, word. I get a motherfucking warm towel, motherfucker.
Word.
Said I left too much breath.
All right, so here's the kiss.
Oh, he fighting for it too.
Yo.
It was like a tongue flip. Yeah, that was a better view of it.
Oh.
Look at the kid, like, ew.
Yeah. And he
Look at that. He got his eyes closed.
Yeah. Something ain't right about this, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah. So the comment says, this needs to be investigated. This is not normal behavior.
Hell no.
A pope couldn't explain this to me.
Word. Well, you don't want the Pope explain that shit
His
to
son
you.
looks uncomfortable. Could you imagine if he did that to his daughter?
Yeah, that I mean, this is bad either way. I don't give a fuck which one of you.
That shit was mad disturbing to watch. It's the people who saying there's nothing wrong with what he did. Dugg thought that was the prison
shit.
Corey. 42 Dugg said the ecstasy kicked in at the wrong time.
Word up.
Niggas is tagging diapers and this shit.
Nah, but for real.
The Child Protective Services.
That shit is spooky, bro.
Yeah, I've never kissed my kid like that. That was a little wild.
Yeah.
Then with the flip of the tongue, like.
Yeah, like what was that even all about?
I was scary to say something. Fam hit him with the clitoris flip.
Nah, but for real.
Like, that's my move.
It
doesn't go there.
He hit him with the party starter.
Cuddy said his neck stank with an A. You know it stank if it got the A in it.
Word up.
Keisha's giving us mad sick emojis. Yeah, I've never kissed a kid that way. That was a little wild. 42 Dugg forgot that was his son for a minute.
Word. Like, what was he thinking?
That Johnson & Johnson must was smelling good. Like, is that lavender? All right, so let's move on to music. I'm gonna cut the docket in half because we don't want to go too late tonight. So Kanye West is renting out the Mercedes-Benz Stadium for $1 million a day.
I'm all for it.
So you all for it?
I'm all for it.
It better be out on Friday.
Yeah, if
So
it don't drop on Friday, though, we gotta all agree. We gotta all agree.
I might go to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and knock on the door if it's not on Friday.
I say we don't listen to it anyway. Make that nigga blank. Make that nigga blank for a whole 14 days.
So after all the speculation and all this stuff cooking up around it, are you expecting a good album, a bad album, a regular album, or are you just excited to hear it from Kanye?
Me first.
Go ahead.
Definitely excited.
Mm-hmm.
My expectations.
And while you at it, give me your first week sales predictions.
I want to say my expectations are not like crazy high, but pretty high. I think it's going to be I don't want to use the wrong G word.
Good agree, right?
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with. I'm like on the fence.
Yeah, I don't want to use the wrong G word. I hope it's a great album.
Yeah, same.
That's what I hope for.
Same. Especially his name after his mom. Like, come on.
Yeah. And just thinking about like energy and how much I think about that shit every fucking day and how to harness it and how to use it.
Yep.
To like go and invest the money to create the energy.
Right.
He probably paid for what he's paying to stay there with the fucking concert that he just had. So it probably ain't costing him nothing.
Right.
But he harnessing all that energy. He like, I ain't leaving the hallways of this motherfucker until it's done, until it's perfect. So I think it's gonna work out for him.
So what do you think he'll do the first week? You just throw a number out there. Just having fun.
Man, I don't know because
the boy is waiting.
Oh, I know the boy is waiting.
The boy is waiting.
And this has got to be what he's waiting for.
Right.
He might fuck around and drop on Friday too.
On the same day.
He might fuck. I don't even know, bro.
He's actually next on. We'll have the same question.
It's so hard Drake. It's so hard to like gauge like album sales nowadays. So I don't really even have a guess number because you just never fucking know.
Right.
It could be stupid crazy.
Right.
Or you could be like, 90.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's
right,
just
right.
I just don't really know.
So what do you think, J-Ro? High expectations, low expectations?
I just want to hear something.
Yeah.
Like I'm tired of
something
waiting.
that's going to be on it.
Yeah. I mean, because I hear the snippets. The snippets are all right.
A lot of snippets I heard are great.
Yeah, everything that I actually heard, I'm like, all right, I want to hear this fucking album. Like,
and I from things I've read, the snippets that he's posting are purposely distorted.
Oh yeah.
So you won't hear the actual rendition of the song.
I could tell that from what I was listening to in the concert. And I was just wondering too if like, just trying to think like a genius, did he change anything during displaying it to these 70,000 people to see if they reacted differently to a different sound.
Right,
You know what I mean? And kind of remember that, like, okay, this is what's gonna work, or this is not gonna work.
So Easy says, after watching the listening party, it's going to be a good album, very personal album. But fuck that. Who said there's going to be a Watch the Throne 2? No, he didn't.
He said, "Watch the Throne is back."
Yeah, he didn't say it was going to be another one though. Let's not put that out
he
there.
He purposely said what he said, so
gain some
people,
steam,
would
do
think,
what Easy just did.
Yeah, that fucking verse might not even make the album. I liked it, but
so Levi says, a break from this jibber jabber that's out now. We need Ye to drop some heat. Yeah, I agree. And I've been seeing all the people getting caught leaving the stadium, like Little Baby.
Yeah, and that's what makes it really
Baby
exciting.
Keem, a lot of big names have been caught leaving this stadium.
But they also
Ty
could,
Dolla $ign.
They also could just be there to listen to it too, though.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So that's something to think about. It's like, all right, is that person, because Kanye not stupid.
Mm-hmm.
He could do stuff like that on purpose, because does he really want everybody to know who's actually on the album? It's like, no, I'll just funnel people in and out of this motherfucker.
Add some more confusion.
Exactly. So you can think whatever you want.
Some more anticipation.
And then he gonna sneak some other motherfuckers in with a fucking hood on like he wears. You have no clue who it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Drake says Certified Lover Boy is done and on the way.
Yeah, that motherfucker coming Friday.
Nah.
So what are our Drake expectations? Wait, you can start.
I was about to say, before we get on that, I think Ye and Drake are on good terms again.
I have heard that.
Yeah,
I've seen
I heard
Karen
that too.
Civil said it.
What if Drake's on the album?
What if Drake's on the album?
That's highly unlikely.
All right, so boom. Since you said that, Joe Budden has a conspiracy theory. He believes Kanye is staying in the stadium to complete the album because Drake did the stadium date to roll out his album. Like, oh, so you gonna do the stadium date? I'm gonna run out the whole fucking stadium, show you how it's really done. And then Joe referenced the lake board, like, Kanye got a pool, but mine's
Oh
like,
yeah.
that whole thing. Just interesting tad bit of information.
That is.
I'm just waiting to see if there's gonna be any shots. Because I'm sure Drake's he's been working on this for a while. I'm pretty sure it's something on there that he didn't take out that's aimed at Ye.
Yeah.
And it could be vice versa. But what are your Drake expectations? Certified Lover Boy, I'm assuming it's going to be an album about love.
You would think. I don't know.
All right, so for fun, who performs better? Which album performs better? Of course, we haven't heard either. We don't know. We're just fucking around. I think Kanye is going to sell more just based off the fact that number one is Kanye and number two, he's got some steam coming with this one.
I think it might be Drake.
You think Drake could go more?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately.
I don't know, man. I think for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Just think back to the 50 Kanye battle, how they did the albums at the same time.
Yep.
What if this was built in that same atmosphere? If these two were on speaking terms, good enough terms, that would be a dope rollout, right? We could both get both albums at the same time.
I think if I think it would be Drake if they dropped on the same day for sure.
Yeah.
They drop on the same day, Drake's gonna win that battle.
The boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's two different vibes too.
Right, it's two different vibes, and that's why I think that on the same day, that if you think about like music industry, it's gonna gravitate towards Drake on that fucking.
But I feel like you're gonna listen to both.
Yeah,
because it's
definitely
gonna listen to both.
But you may listen to one more.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if that album for Kanye is about his mom and stuff, it's gonna be a lot more sentimental.
Yeah, for sure.
Versus Drake's, like, I'm just gonna pump hit after hit.
Yeah.
Good point.
It's definitely gonna be a deeper connection.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I hope it's an album that pulls me back again and again.
As a Kanye fan.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's back a little bit from what I heard.
The
production wise, the one snippet I heard of him rapping was crazy. I'm like, oh, he's rapping.
Right.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. And it was like in one of those sequences from his older days where he wrote it himself.
Right.
I was like, oh shit. Like, okay, I recognize his cadence. Mm-hmm. Like, this is like vintage Ye right here.
Yeah. I feel good about it.
So is Drake still number one, regardless of the success of this album?
I think so.
There's this big teeth kid from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Flying up the charts.
Yeah, I don't think he's there yet, though.
You don't think Baby's there yet?
I don't think he's there yet, though. But I mean, if he could sustain it,
That's the key.
Yeah.
I feel like, and nothing against Baby, I just feel like Drake has a further range, and that allows him to be sustainable.
Yeah,
because he can flip flop. I can rap or I can sing.
Yeah.
The
Baby,
versatility,
unfortunately,
yeah.
is just stuck to
Right.
one thing.
The versatility. And I mean, like, Drake is not, he don't just cross over into other genres. Like, he's like fucking embedded in them as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think that's where the longevity comes, is where like Baby's a rapper.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Drake can give you a freaking
Right.
island hit.
That's what I'm saying.
A pop hit, a rap hit,
And he's
R&B
embedded.
hit.
He's embedded in those fucking genres now. So, you know, if rap really cooled off, he could just fucking switch and do a whole album in a whole different genre,
and live off that,
and it would still sell.
Especially R&B niggas. Them niggas just sing forever.
Yeah, word up.
Niggas be 80 still putting out albums.
Fucking like the Ozzy brothers. They gotta be what, 88 or some shit.
And they still dropping albums.
Yeah.
All right, so we have reached the end of our docket, and now we will be talking about some random stories. We're gonna save Rate the Bars for Easy's return, man. Because this was a funny one. I want Easy to be here for this one. But we do have a random story, a sad story. I hate to get morbid, but it was interesting, an interesting read for me. So I'm gonna share it with y'all, and then we're gonna get out of here. So this is called The Lady, the Kids, and the Trunk.
Oh shit.
This story is out of Baltimore, Maryland. So a Maryland woman drove with the body of her niece in the trunk of her car for more than a year, and then in May put the girl's dead brother next to her decomposing body. Nicole Michelle Johnson, 33, of Baltimore, was charged with neglect, failure to report the death of her niece and nephew, disposal of their bodies, and child abuse resulting in the death of the children. The bodies of Jocelyn Marie James Johnson, 7, and Larry Darnell O'Neill, 5, were discovered just after 11 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. Officers conducted a traffic stop when the bodies were found, the television station reported. According to charging documents, Johnson later told the girl's body had been in the trunk of the car since May of 2020, and the boy's body was placed next to her just 2 months ago. A statement of probable cause said Johnson was the child's aunt and had been entrusted to care for them since 2019. Johnson had been pulled over for speeding, and the car she was driving had fake paper tags from West Virginia. The vehicle was also not registered, and Johnson had no insurance. According to the charging documents, Johnson told the officer after receiving citations that it don't matter, I won't be here in 5 days. And y'all going to see me on the news. Y'all going to see me on the news making my big debut. When the officer cleared the trunk for the vehicle to be towed, he smelled the decomposition from plastic bags. According to police, the bag contained maggots and a suitcase. When it was opened, police discovered a decomposing body of Johnson's niece, and autopsy revealed that the girl had been malnourished and weighed about 18 pounds.
Holy shit.
Exactly. Police then discovered a bag inside the plastic bag, which contains the decomposed body of her nephew. The boy weighed just 21 pounds. According to charging documents, Johnson said that in May 2020, she was staying at a motel in Rosedale where she became angry with her niece and hit her several times, causing the child to hit her head on the floor. Johnson told police she put the girl's body in her car. In May of 2021, Johnson said that O'Neill told her he was tired. The boy went to sleep and never woke up, she told detectives. She told detectives the boy had a wound on his left leg but did not elaborate. In May 2021, Johnson said that O'Neill... Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading the same thing. The children's mother, Dayshell Johnson, confirmed to investigators that she left her son and daughter with her sister. Dayshell Johnson had moved to Maryland from Ohio in July of 2019. She said she was unable to get in touch with Nicole Johnson until March of 2021. So this obviously is a fucked up family.
That shit is crazy, bro.
For the mom not to be able to get in touch with her sister in 2 years is wild.
Yeah.
And so she couldn't get in touch with her, and she had her kids that entire time?
She claimed she couldn't get in touch with her.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy though.
Yeah, so I saw that wild story.
So how do you drive around
for a year?
For a year and
with
not
your niece?
The cop could smell it from.
Yeah.
I'm sure if it was parked at Walmart, somebody fucking smelled it.
And you figure by the time the cop got to her, it was another body in there.
Right. Yeah.
My question is, where the hell was the kid at? So the one daughter's been dead for a year.
Right.
So you just had this other 5-year-old weighing at 21 pounds.
Right.
He only died 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So what the hell were you doing with him?
Probably the same thing with the other one.
It's just a wild story. I don't know, man. And it just took me back to what we saw on Facebook with the kids that were outside
Yeah, man.
Galore had made the post about it, saying that the parents hadn't come, and it was like 4 to 5 hours.
Like 5 or 6 hours by the time it was 3:30 to 9:30.
Right.
By the time it was somebody claimed them.
Right. Say. So 6 J-Roll, because you're not on Facebook. So apparently 2 little kids, a boy and a girl, left their home like around 3:30 in the morning. Somebody ended up finding them, taking them to the police station. The cops had like gave them chips and sodas and shit, trying to hold them over. That's at 3:30 in the morning. So the cops were giving updates on their Facebook page, and we didn't receive an update about a parent or a family member picking the kids up until 9:30. Yeah. So that's 6 hours unspoken for.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have kids, you have kids, you have kids. It's just not a time where it's 6 hours could go by where I'm not questioning something, checking on somebody, feeding them, giving them a drink,
and
something.
That's the thing too. Is like so they got found at 3:30, so nobody really knows how long they were out there. But let's just say they really let's just say they really just got out there at 3 o'clock or whatever. Right, was walking around doing whatever. But it's like I can understand. I can't even understand, but I can give you the benefit of the doubt if it's now 6 o'clock, 6:30.
You waking up happened, at the normal time, right?
And now it's like, oh shit,
what the fuck, right?
You know what I'm saying?
And say they worked their parents, maybe they worked the night before. It's it's a number of circumstances that could have happened.
Cause God forbid this ever happened to me. For one, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning anyway. But let's just say I wasn't. Like by 6:45, I'm gonna know that Aiden ain't in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be like, yo, where's my kid at?
Word up.
You know what I mean? So like nobody at 7, 8,
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to fucking judge nobody. I don't want to
speculate,
but it's just scary because you just never know the real supervision that some of these kids are getting.
Right.
Like I don't even know that my kid would try to do that.
I would hope not.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Where the fuck are you going?
It was 6 and a 3-year-old, I think.
Yeah.
Like my son is about to be 3. I don't think he's interested. The motherfucker don't even go upstairs in the dark. So it's no way he's going out on the street at 3 o'clock. Right, that's what I mean.
You want to go hang out at Salem at 3:30?
Yeah.
Tell him what the fuck you'll find on Broadway.
Nah.
Yeah, fuck that. So parents, just be mindful, man. You just never know.
And if you do have that kid that's
a wander, Dora the Explorer,
or whatever, like
he's a runner.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking in my head when it first popped up. But you gotta fucking do the right thing. If you gotta put a chain all the way at the top of the fucking door,
lock his ass in there,
whatever you gotta do, like you just gotta think about that because thank God,
right,
that nothing happened to those kids. But I mean, that shit could have been,
like you said, this don't really
tragic.
This don't really comply here, but like you said, you just gotta know with your kid. Like Uriah likes to open the fucking back door, so I know, all right, he can't sit next to doors anymore. Exactly. I gotta keep him in the middle where I can just look up in my rear view and make sure he's sitting the hell still.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel that. But LA, easy, the fuck are you talking about? Just types LA in the comments. But we about to get out of here. It's getting a little late. My guys got work and things like that to do, ladies to take care of and children, all that good stuff. So about to get out of here. Continue to shop nu4d.com. Appreciate all y'all for subscribing, liking, sharing. A lot of interaction tonight. Appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Though I didn't get to shout you all out individually, appreciate all y'all for taking the time to rock with us. Shout out to John Evans, Relationships 101 podcast going up. Shout out to Twitty and the Drunk Unks. Anybody I'm forgetting? Peep Game podcast. Shout out to them guys.
Conscious.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Oh yeah, Rob. We got your we got the merch. Shout out to Rob. Joey gonna make sure you get something right back too. Size medium. I hope I'm correct. Yeah. Who else am I forgetting? Get 'em Girls podcast. Shout out to the ladies. Continue to go up. Continue to do your thing. And my new favorite podcast, 81 West podcast. Yeah. Great fucking show. Love the segments. Love what y'all doing, man. Continue to rise. I'm proud of y'all guys, man. Yeah. We about to get out of here. Love is love. Continue to be great.
Peace.